once again to Slime Isekai Memories. Today, we are here continuing chapter 29. So, I accidentally hit one of the cutscenes. We have two story cutscenes that we gotta look at. Vampire's Grief. My brother died last night. Are you joking? I thought Roy had participated in Woke Paris as a demon lord. I'm not joking, Hinata. You heard about someone breaking in during the middle of the night, right? It seems that the intruder killed Roy, who had just returned from Woke Paris, and then made a run for it. I see. Roy was not weak. Even if it was a fake title, he certainly had the strength worthy of calling himself a demon lord. So it means that that clown was even stronger than a demon lord. But it doesn't really matter, does it? As long as Lady Luminous is safe. It does matter. We let Roy exercise his violent streak as a threat to make people adhere to Luminism. With him dead, there's a chance the people's faith in our creed may dwindle. By the way, the Forest of Gerard seems awfully stable despite the Storm Dragon Veldora's return. Yeah, I can't speak about the evil dragon, but I'm sure the reason the forest is stable is because I let that slime called Rimuru get away. Well, it's pretty likely the Kingdom of Falmos forces have been annihilated. Seems like he's quite a nuisance. I suppose the moment I saw him, encased in the Holy Field, was the best chance I had of defeating him. You didn't give him some discretion, perhaps after he claimed to be from your realm? Of course not. Lady Luminous's aims are incompatible with that slime's. That's why I chose to ignore what he had to say and instead tried to destroy his town. So the angels will be moving soon enough. They will. If we let them keep developing that town at that pace, they absolutely will. That would be distressing. I'd like to ensure our victory in the next great Tenem War is absolute. Yeah, that's why we can't afford to speed up the timetable. But perhaps your failure will turn out well in the end. What do you mean? The Western nations will likely band together to deal with the threat in the Forest of Gerard. With Roy gone, what better foe to unite the human race against? I doubt it'll go that easily. But we do want a stable Forest of Gerard, and if they seek to live alongside humanity, that's all for the better. Still, about the Eastern merchants who brought me information. We were planning to meet last night as well. Oh, rather good timing then. Yes, I believe the merchants were trying to use me. If you think about it, maybe keeping Rimuru alive at present was the right answer. Not to make excuses. Until we are fully ready, I prefer to use the land as a bulwark against the East. Assuming Rimuru survived Woke Paris. Right. Do you think he'll make it through? Lady Luminous will return soon. We will know then. Having to tell her of Roy's death is a depressing thought. I'm just wondering, did he say Roy died last night? My brother died last night. Are you joking? So, I'm pretty sure this is a flashback. Maybe? Or maybe this is supposed to be in present time? The timeline is just all screwed up because they don't really mention any time frames. Because they said last night. I don't know how long Walk Paris was going on for. Because I know Roy returned back to the castle early. Like once Luminous was exposed as the real Demon Lord. Like he didn't want to be there anymore since he wasn't pretending to be the Demon Lord. And so as soon as he got back last night, that's when he was attacked. So has Walk Paris been going on for a few days? It's kind of weird because we already saw Rimaru's perspective and that he's already back. So this has to be like a day before they got back. Like Luminous, Rimuru, and everyone else. She'll be in a bad state, I'm sure. She was a lot kinder to him than I ever was. I suppose I'm not very kind myself. My own brother is dead, but I don't feel sad about it at all. I see. Roy died. Huh. How foolish of him. So how did Walk Paris go? So that's all of it. The evil dragon simply insists on getting in my way at every possible moment. And look at Roy too! I could have revived him as long as I was within sight of him, but no! I think she feels guilt. I don't remember exactly what happened in Season 2 when he left. I think she wanted him to leave with them, so either wait out Walk Paris, or she wanted to leave, and he said, no, you don't need to do that, you should stay at Walk Paris. So I think that's why she's feeling guilty. I apologize. I let the intruder go, and Roy... So be it. You merely followed my orders. I am the one who deserves the blame. Not at all. This is simply the result of my brother failing to meet your expectations, Lady Luminous. Please do not blame yourself for it. I really do hate this kind of loyalty from the subordinates. Like, Rimaru's subordinates are like this, apparently Luminous subordinates are like this, and I'm pretty sure a bunch of other subordinates in the series are like this, where they don't want to ever blame their master, or let their master blame themselves, even though it is kind of their fault. Like, he's saying to blame his brother that died, to not meet your expectations. Like, what happens if it was a demon lord that busted into the castle? Are you still gonna blame your brother for that? Oh, brother, you should have been able to destroy a demon lord and possibly dragons, because we have such high expectations of you. I guess we don't have the time to mourn for him now. The evil dragon is revived, and we have a new demon lord in Rimuru. We must decide how to handle it. Yes, my lady. I understand. I would like to defeat Veldora for you. Hinata, you have grown stronger, yes. But even if you might be able to defeat Demon Lord Rimuru, You won't stand a chance against Veldora. She is right, Hinata. This is how fearsome a presence the dragon is. But didn't the hero seal him away? Look, Hinata. That dragon is a form of natural energy in itself. Perhaps you could use magic to quell a raging gale, yes, but that dragon has his own free will. He cannot be cut with a sword or affected by magic. When he flies into a rage, the shockwaves will ravage the earth. It was truly a nightmare. Ah, that ever so beautiful night rose turned into an unrecognizable pile of ashes. But still, if it comes to it, I will kill him. Hinata, please restrain yourself. I do not wish to lose you too. Yes, my lady. Maybe I made a mistake by labeling Rimuru as just a monster and ignoring his attempts to have a conversation. I don't want to believe that my faith led me to take the wrong response. But if that's what the Eastern merchants had wanted all along, how distasteful. Perhaps they have an informant of their own. Then what do we do about Rimuru, the newly turned Demon Lord? We have no choice but to let him be. The church as yet to declare him a divine enemy yet. Fortunately. But is there a problem? There is. I fear the city and the highways the monsters are building could cause the angels to invade more quickly. Ah, yes, there was that. But making the Demon Lord Rimuru and the Storm Dragon Veldora our enemies would be much worse. Besides, if they attract more attention for us, they'll become the angels' main target. Either way, not much point thinking about it now. But wouldn't the existence of their town go against one of Luminous's core tenets, which holds all monsters as the common enemy of mankind? Perhaps he could serve as a useful accomplice for us. That could not happen. Rimuru, this new Demon Lord, he just wants to have fun living in his own little nation. He's going right up to our faces and declaring that he'll cooperate with humans and give them all the protection they want. Anyone who interferes with that, whether they're human, Demon Lord, or Holy Church, is my enemy. So he said. If only he wasn't mingling with humans, we could have adopted Luis's plan. For now, then, all we can do is sit and watch. You're right. Simply hold ourselves as we always do. Our only responsibility is giving our faithful across the world the truth. Veldora, the Storm Dragon, is back. And what about the Demon Lord Rimuru? Yes, well, Rimuru seems the sort of leader open to political exchange. We could deceive the Western nations easily enough. Are you fine with that, Hinata? I am. Would he bear a grudge against you? A little. I did try to kill him. Ah yes, you did. But Rimuru is not stupid enough to hold that against us to the point of becoming enemies. I will keep that in mind. So Luminous is making her move in either trying to become allies or trying to figure out whether Rimuru will become an enemy. Let's see what part 6 is about. Peaceful Days. That was excellent, great Rimuru! Whoa! Hey, knock it off, Shuna! Huh? Wait! Where's Hikaru? He headed back, saying that he still had some matters to take care of. Huh? So he's tidying up the mess for them, huh? He's working with Guild to investigate Clayman's castle, divvy up the war spoils, and command the prisoner handling process. I see. So Benimaru. What's our Chief General doing back here? Heh, with the war over, there is no reason for us to stay there forever. I gave my command over to my talented second-in-command and returned swiftly. In other words, you're leaving the rest to the 3 Biscuiteers, huh? Siblings sure think alike. I wish they'd learn a little more about responsibility from someone like me. Answer. I assume that this is a result of them following your example, Master. Don't assume that! You're totally wrong! Maybe your computing abilities got downgraded when you evolved from Great Sage to Raphael. Negative. No such downgrade has taken place. Denial. So I heard that Gabriel headed back out to the battlefield. Yes, he's become close with one of Lady Milim's subordinates, called Midray, and is helping clean up the battlefield. I see. I guess war doesn't just simply end after you won it. Transporting all the POWs at once won't be easy, and you definitely don't want them to revolt when our eyes aren't on them. Do not worry. I gathered them all and coerced them to see things our way. Just what in the world did you tell them? Jeez. So what's Gabriel up to? He should be returning with the 3 Biscuiteers shortly. Huh? The 3 Biscuiteers are coming? Remember how Lady Milim demolished the capital of Eurozania? That's why we were discussing housing the citizens and POWs in Tempest for the time being. But we can't accept them all, can we? That's why we've decided to send them to a variety of destinations. Those who had a village to return to were sent there, so only those lycanthropes who seeking to learn a new skill or trade will be coming to Tempest. The lycanthropes and Majin with muscle will serve under Guild and help with redeveloping the land that was once Eurozania. Oh yeah! Eurozania is technically Milim's territory now. I suggested to her that she ought to move her capital there, since they were building it from scratch. A new capital? Great idea! But considering the type of people who'll be coming, it's not just lycanthropes, but Majin prisoners too. That means we should warn everyone to keep their guard up, just in case. Good idea. I'll explain matters to everyone. Yeah, sounds good. Man, they're capable of making their own decisions without me needing to give them orders. How reliable are these guys? Huh? Wait, maybe they don't even need me anymore. That's kind of sad when you think about it. Great Rimuru, the negotiations have been finalized as planned. This is the deed that proves the peace agreement has been signed. And also, here are 1,500 stellar gold coins as part of the reparations. That's more than I thought we'd get. Big nations sure do have a lot of money. Indeed. However, most of it seems to have come from private property that King Edo Malice had been hoarding. Whatever the case, he must have thought he would lose everything if he were to get into conflict with the aristocrats now that there are no more knights left to protect the royal family. Makes sense. So are we going to war as planned? Yes, without a doubt. After all, the new king must hate the fact that they still owe us a debt for the remaining balance, which they'll have to pay as a loan. That is why Edo Malice's younger brother, Edward, succeeded the throne instead of his son, Prince Edgar. Notice, all the forces in the nations who do not want to pay the rest of the reparations will likely try to blame everything on Edo Malice. Yeah, I bet. After resigning, Edo Malice has been made a viscount and will be moving to a small estate not far from Earl Nidal Migam's domain. Nidal's domain is where Yum resides, so if something bad were to happen, he could rush to the scene. Yes, precisely. Even if the new king tries to cut Edo Malice off from everything, Yum would prevent that from happening. On top of that, the new king's dishonesty would be known to the public, leading to a possible uprising. So we're trying to set up a natural conflict by having Yum protect Edo Malice and his kin. It's perfect. But do stay alert. We don't want any civilians getting harmed. I understand. Thanks. And if you need more war funds, feel free to use these stellar gold coins. I am grateful for the offer, but there will be no need for that. Instead, if possible, could you give me permission to fight? Oh, that's a no from me. I'll provide you with the forces, so avoid standing out. Understood. I shall remain discreetly behind the scenes. Thanks, Xian. Be more like Diablo. What? But I've always followed your orders. Oh, I just remembered. Apparently, the Western Holy Church tried to get in touch with Rayhim. Rayhim? Ah, that Archbishop guy. They've called for him in order to find out more about the war situation with Falmoth. What shall we do? It might get messy if we don't do anything. I agree. Perhaps we should let him go in order to see how the church will respond. Yeah. With only 3 survivors, it's only natural that they want to find out what happened. It seems like the Western Holy Church has been monitoring Veldora, so they'll probably know if we're lying or not. So shall we have Rahim tell the truth? Okay, I'm going to record a message into this. Let's have Rahim take it with him and see how the church reacts. I am. Why did he say I am? Is this a mistranslation or subtitling error? Is this supposed to be I understand or alright, something like that? Because I don't understand why it would be I am. Great Rimuru! What is it? The refugees and captives have arrived! Man, this really doesn't seem like the daily life of a demon lord. This seems more like the daily life of a war victor. Like having to do all these plans, potentially going into a second war, which it seems like they're going to. Diablo already said, of course we will. And then having to take care of all these refugees and captives. But yeah, we're seeing everyone's big moves. The Western Holy Church, Rimaru's, and probably some other people in the shadows that we have yet to see. I hope you guys are enjoying Slime Isekai Memories. And if you guys are, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Patreon. And check out my second YouTube channel, and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, hope to see you guys next time. Bye.